Good evening, my lovely vigilant owls. I'm officially being a night owl. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to make a video. The title is gonna be Are We Out of the Woods Yet? I kind of heard like the inner child saying that, but also kind of the higher self at the same time. It was a little weird, but are we out the woods yet? Popped into my head. So I'm like, why not make a video? I have an enchanted forest deck and I barely use it. Well, I never use it. So here we are. And are we out the woods yet? So it could pertain to just mundane things like, with everything going on, to cosmically, are we out the woods? Like because I know with the full moon, I know my Halloween shirt's a little late, but oh, look at that. And it's a full moon. Look at that. So also the effects of the full moon, because a lot of people, it was kind of split. It was either a lot of people were feeling a lot of good things, a lot of prosperity, because it was in Taurus as well, the blue full moon, a very powerful moon indeed. I felt it. And then there was the other side. I was on it, where it was a lot of people were really down. A lot of people were really down, feeling tired, heavy. I was getting downloads like crazy. All my chakra, just entire what's the word I'm looking for? Activation. The entire evactive. Oh Lord, yeah. I'm tired, but not tired. Basically, my entire chakra system was just on fire with all of the downloads from that full moon. So yeah, it was, and I'm a Cancer too, so I was moon was not my friend that day. But anywho, so are we out of the woods yet is going to be the title of this. And as I'm talking, you could just pick your piles or pause the video, whichever one. So I am bringing back my personal readings, most importantly my shadow work readings for anyone that does need them. All information will be at the end of the video. Just stay tuned. Just keep watching till the end of this, or just skip to the end to see all the information in the credits. Yes, I created credits. What else? Oh yes, Patreon. I have started a Patreon, and I will be getting videos up momentarily. I'm hoping by this weekend or next week. First few videos will be shadow work or romance. I'm still kind of deciding, only because with the move I still don't have all of my tarot decks, hence why I was also kind of keeping all of my videos kind of lighthearted for a little bit, that I disappeared for that month. But yeah, that's Patreon for personal readings. And yeah, let's get to the reading. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Are we out of the woods yet? Let's see. Starting with pile 1. So the first cards are going to be like, what are you currently struggling with? So you have enthusiasm, self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality. I feel like that's the word. I'm not a queen bee. Success, sharing a positive response. Now this is kind of your yes or no with the are you out the woods yet, with the enchanted forest. So you have the oldest one, which is the Hierophant in this particular tarot. And with her warm smile, with her arms crossed like this, grandma status right here, I'm getting a very warm yes. So far, possibly you're struggling with identity, possibly, or expressing yourself, being able to have that confidence in yourself. Sorry. And feeling like possibly like you're not really feeling as successful. This is a very bright card, but at the same time, because of the topic right now, are we out the woods? So I'm getting a really strong yes so far, but just probably that you're just dealing with a lot of confidence issues that's making you feel like you're not heading to that clearing yet, or you're about to get out of the woods, you don't really feel that. You just feel, I don't want to say doom, but you feel like you're not there yet. You feel like you haven't even started. So, and the fairy that is giving you like the advice that's helping you through this transition so far. Oh, you have fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So possibly you don't feel like you're almost out of the woods yet because you are in these distortions. You can't really see the brighter side of things. You're just always focusing on the negatives, kind of a 5 of Cups energy. Instead, you have like the 2 cups here that are full, like, hey, we're right here, but you're focused over the ones that spilled. So yeah. And the next few cards in the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck is how are you going to tap into your own personal power to see how close you are to that breath of fresh air, that sigh of relief that you wanted, that you need. So you have 35 sharks swim away from this situation. Boop. 39 raindrops, take a chance on them. So possibly a bit of I don't know, love popped up for a second, maybe because of the card, but but also if your gut instinct, a lot of also discernment is coming through here that I'm feeling with swimming away. You already know your rights from wrong. You don't need spirit to tell you run away from the situation. Your intuition is strong enough to where you know when you should probably back away from a deal, not take something, not, you know, hang around a certain group of people for during certain things. And you know a time where you can trust someone, where you can, you know, do things. So you being able to tap into your personal power and getting over the distortions that the fairy is trying to show you, you're going to need to tap into basically just believing in yourself, believing in your intuition, that you do know right from wrong. You do know when someone is trying to pull a fast one on you, etc. So just trust yourself a bit more. You'll be okay. And I pulled, a couple moons came out for you as well, pile 1. So the moon is going to tell you like the end goal of the situation, like possible results of you getting out the woods. So you have the end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And then you are good enough with the full moon in Virgo. All full moons, 3. And what just passed over? The full moon. So that's a big yes of whoever chose pile 1, whoever needed these confirmations, or just, you know, a little bit of mental relief. Because I know sometimes I end up watching just a bunch of random tarot readers just, you know, just have that mental anguish just relieved just a little bit. Kind of worse than a headache sometimes. Overthinking. Yeah, a little bit worse than a headache and a migraine. I don't know who that was for, but well, that's all I have for you, pile 1. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I see you over on Patreon. And thank you so much for flying with me, my lovely owls. And we're going to be scooting over to pile 2. Doop. Okay. Yeah, you saw that. That's alright. Things happen. Alrighty. Hello, pile 2. How are you? Well, you can't respond, but let me know in the comments. Give me a hoot. Alrighty, pile 2. So, are you out of the woods, lovely pile 2? Let us see. Let's see what you are struggling with in your neck of the woods. Oop. There we go. Limitation 60. Self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection, ritual, cultive, patience, build up energy and maturity. Well, that speaks for itself. A lot of different messages there, but let's stick with the main one, limitations. So possibly feeling like you are very limited in your options right now. You can't really see a way out to, because it's just every time you feel like you climb the ladder, there's another glass ceiling that you have to break. So that is where we are in your forest journey. Now let's see if it's a yes or no, if you're almost out of the woods, or do you still have a couple more miles of trees to see. So you have the Child of Boons, which is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. Strength, the Old Lady and a Wolf. The Fairy Wand. 7, the Fairy Wand. I have to look up this one in deck. I believe it might be the Chariot. I'm not fully sure. Again, I haven't used this deck a lot. I had this deck for like a few months, and I used it only a couple times. I'm gonna be honest, haven't been really pulled to use it. I'm gonna be honest. I get pulled to more than others. I'm a shadow work reader. And then you have 3 of Visions, which is about the 3 of Cups. Yes, 3 of Cups here. So I am getting a yes, but not yet. Like you have a few more. I don't want to say. I said trials. I'm sorry. A few more. I'm getting. You didn't complete your tests during the Saturn retrograde. That is what I'm hearing. So yes, you're getting there, but you're kind of like behind the class. I'm sorry, it's true, you are a little bit behind the class, but you can catch up. That's all. No child is left behind here. No child left behind. With the Fairy Wand, with the Fairy Wind, I'm saying Fairy Wand, Fairy Wind here. Yeah, this is the Chariot. What am I talking about? This is the Chariot. See how the very last fairy is looking behind right at it, but the very top fairy right here is just on the go. Yeah, it's all right. Every group has the fastest and every group has the slowest, but guess what? It's still a group. They're still gonna get the same, well, not the same results, but they're still gonna get the same goal overall. If that makes sense. I don't know who needed that analogy, but there you go. So fairies, what fairy is giving you advice at this time to help you, guide you through the woods right now? Dried flower fairy, sweet memories. So possibly in your, I don't know why you keep having me use anguish, but in your anguish, okay then, whatever. But in your anguish at the moment, you're feeling as though, only like, remembering sweet times will get you through this. Remembering all the times where you had your laughs, your downs, like just enjoying the process helps you get out of this limited mindset. Understanding that everything has its process instead of just focusing on the main goals, like just getting there. Just enjoy, like, as instead of like seeing your miles, seeing your walk as like 5 miles, you're gonna see it as, oh look, there's a tree there's a pond, and it's gonna feel like, oh, you didn't even walk 5 miles. It's just another day at the park for you, that type of thing. So just remembering those sweet times, enjoying the process will get you through this limited mindset that you could be experiencing. Sorry, zoned out for a second. So how are you gonna pull through to get to your personal shadow work? I said personal shadow work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. here. It's 3 a.m. It's 1 moment. I'm sorry about that, pile 2. Taxi had a string in her mouth and she's having trouble, coughing it up. No more Mr. String for her. But sorry. Oh, if you haven't met Taxi's my new cat. She got her, and she was a rescue. Follow me on Instagram, inspired_hoot369 for that. Just to see, just to see pictures of Taxi. But anywho, so where was I in your reading? Oh, okay. So how are you gonna draw on your personal power in order to get out of this this issue that you're having with getting out of the woods, seeing past your own limitations, by understanding your sweet memories, and understanding the process. With also, you have sword, make the change. Then you have lavender, surround yourself with love. So understanding that you are loved, that you do have people around you that are willing to help. You just gotta find, one, you just gotta find them, and two, you just gotta, always ask for help. Ask and you shall receive. It is a common Hermetics law. For a reaction, there's a reaction. If you ask for help, someone's gonna come. Sometimes it might be not be the answer you want, but it could also be the answer you need at the time. With sword, make the change is just understanding that you have to go through this limitation process in order to get through your test, to understand what spirit has for you, because sometimes we do go through these difficulties to make us stronger. And the end result for you with the Moonology card, you have your dreams need a practical plan with Taurus, with full moon in Taurus. So like I was saying, yes, but you just need to get through the hoops and hurdles of life, basically, to get past these limitations, understanding the process that it takes to get there, finding joy in that process, but also not being so harsh on yourself and understanding the sweet memories that you did have, like, before, and, just keeping a positive outlook. So that's all I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for flying in with me. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you give me a hoot in the comments to let me know how your reading went. And let's mosey on down to Pile 3. I know. Alrighty. Pile 3. I know you already saw the bottom. I know. Well, look on the bright side. At least you know the new start is coming. At least you know. But let's see the origin story to that new start. What are you struggling with to get out of the forest, Pile 3? Abundance, 55. Plenty, profusion, generosity, fertility, ripeness, and riches, reaping, rewards, cultivation, and harvest. Well, that's plain financial, but also it could be other things. For some reason, I'm getting a garden as well. Someone forgot to water their plants. Oh my goodness, it's probably me. Now to think about it. So I got a plant. I forgot I got a plant. Oopsie. Well, look at that. New start's coming for me. Another plant. Oopsie. Sorry. Give me some leadway. It's late at night. But yeah, that's I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the garden thing. Or is it, I wonder if Spirit just had me do a video just so they could tell me, hey, you forgot to water your plant. That's fun. That would be funny. But anywho. So with abundance, yeah, just mainly financial issues, that's all. Just financial issues. I'm sorry. That's all they're telling me. Well, they're screaming at me, and now they're showing me a bank on fire. Okay. Okay then. Anywho. So, yes or no? Are you gonna get out of this yet? So you got the Child of Challenges, the Five of Challenges, the Nine of Visions. I heard just getting warmed up, so maybe you just got your foot in the, you just got lost in the woods, and now you're just trying to figure out how to just get things afloat right now, as a lot of people are, especially in these current times. I'm getting like a cold stone no. Like, I'm sorry, it's still gonna be a little while left for the challenges that you are facing at the moment. My condolences truly. So for Pio, I said Pio, oh my goodness, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed after this video. Finally, yay. I originally did this because I couldn't sleep. But for fairies, yes, fairies. So the advice the fairies are gonna give you to see your way out of this this forest, because right now she sat down to contemplate, like, how am I gonna get out of this. So yeah, let's do it. What advice do the fairies have for you? And I believe 2 came out for you. Yep, 2. So you have Breaking Dawn, and you have Lady of Botch Egg, Ancient Wisdom. I'm gonna read 23, but what I'm getting so far, actually, let me read it right now. I really feel compelled to read it if I can find it. Book of somewhere. Here it is. Okay. 23. Fairy 23. Alrighty. The violet angel speaks. There have been many times recently where you felt you've lost your spark, and that your physical body has been exhausted, almost as if you were born tired. It has also been a long night of the soul, but now I'm here to let you know that not only has the worst passed, but the best is on the horizon. It is faint and it is gathering energy, but it is on its way. Soon, with this new dawn, your energy will begin to flow again, and you'll feel reconnected to your own internal power source once more. Your spirit will blossom and your intuition will hum. Please awaken earlier and be ready to begin our work on this new project by spending time outside in nature in the early morning. And divination message. With fresh hope after a difficult time, something new breaks through and shows evidence, and with it your new reality. You have good reason to feel optimistic, cheerful, and like something has changed on a permanent basis. You are on the verge of a new day, and it is in these difficult and and it is in these delicate and faint beginnings that something strong and bright will come. Do not wish it to hurry up to the brightest part of the day. Enjoy this tender new birth of time which you have long hoped for. Gratitude and awakenings, early rising, and trying new things are all the agenda when this beautiful violet angel of spiritual new awakenings flies into your life. Cool. Sorry, I was really compelled to read that. So how are you going to tap into your inner power to get through this challenging time? Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Your potential is endless. So realizing in this contemplation mode that the Child of Challenges is having, this very old looking child. The sun, sorry, oh my goodness. What was I? Okay, enjoying the little things in life to get you through. Instead of looking at the big mountain you have to climb, just try going up one hill at a time in order to, you know, not feel so overwhelmed, not to feel so just not to feel so overwhelmed with the huge responsibility that's on your shoulders right now, and understanding that you do have a lot of endless possibilities and potential to get out of your situation when you just focus on one hill at a time instead of just looking at like Mount Everest. Like, try a smaller hill, like try a molehill, step over that first, and then you will can slowly start painting, you know, your own corner of happiness. And you already saw the bottom at the beginning of this, but you know what's ending in this with Moonology to help to at the end of the woods here is a new start is coming with the new moon. So that is all I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for flying in with me, my lovely vigilant owls. Please be sure to meet me on Patreon about next week, just about next week, where I will be pulling we'll be dropping new videos there. Right now for this channel, I will be just keeping everything, you know, lighthearted and sweet a little bit. I will be coming back with a Shadow Work Collective reading very soon. The energy has been just so honestly draining. It's just like but I will be coming back with a collective reading and a divine feminine and divine masculine reading as well. So that is all I have. Thank you so much again. Please be sure to give me a hoot in the comments, and I'll talk to you later, my lovely vigilant owls. Peace.